Okay, you are good in English. Can you say it in English? How do you ask Pang-ilan or ikapila nga presidente si Mr. whoever the president that they wanted to mention? But I don't want to mention names here. So Mr. such and such. Okay, so they can just say like, is Mr. So and so the fourth president of the country or the third? So, inguna na lang ang pag-ask nila sa question. Dili jud ka nang pwede na to i-translate ng pang-ilan or ikapila. So now you have an idea, guys, how kung mag-ask mo ikapila, pang-ilan, just remember, you can just say, okay, which number? Actually, grammatically, the correct way, the correct, how do you call that? Demonstrative or ask question. The correct way of asking, it's not what, but you use which. That's the correct way of saying. Although for the native or English native speakers, they're used to say what, and they feel that it's correct. But for grammar teachers or English teachers, they always like, oh, the correct way is which. But the most important thing is when you are asked something like that, whether it's what number, which number, you understand what the person means. So it's no big deal. To me, I know because I teach English, I'm very, very kind of like touchy with grammar, but I don't mind. As long as I understand, I always encourage my students to say like just what they want to say, and they can correct themselves later. I don't want to be always pointing out like, okay, that one is not correct and this one is the correct one. No, I just want them to speak freely so that we can have a very meaningful conversation and enjoyable, because that's how you learn, when you have fun during the conversation, instead of feeling like you are limited or you are like, you are walking in an eggshell that you cannot really make a mistake. No, in my lessons, you can just be who you are, or whatever level of English you have or you are on, then let's just just speak freely, and then you can review. Maybe you can review how you were in that particular conversation. And mostly we know the grammar, but because we're not used to really speak the language in our day-to-day activities, it's hard when in our head this is the correct way, but in our mouth something else coming out. Ako lang example ka ng he or she. We know nga ang he is for male gender and she is for female gender, but still, like, sometimes we slip. Our mouth would say she, even if we're talking about a person, a male person. Okay, so nilayo naman akong topic. But anyways, guys, thank you so much, and thank you for watching, and please